I do consent. Consent, I heard, is sexy.
You consent.
I've seen these type of videos before, dude.
At least, at least that's what Instagram told me. Consent's sexy now. So.
Oh man, this next segment of BCut, we're gonna do something called trivia. All right? I mean, have you ever heard of trivia before?
Come on down.
I may have heard of it. Yeah, I may have heard of it.
I've got 10 questions for both of you, and what I really need right now is a buzzword because we don't have a buzzer. So I mean, it could be a noise, it could be a word that you say to buzz in first and answer. So, Blake, I'll ask you first. What's your buzzword?
My buzzword is going to be.
I mean, it could be hey, it could be man,
No,
or
it's gonna be ding ding. Oh, let's start over.
Can you do that quick?
Ding ding.
Okay. Well,
Quick, yeah. So,
Jeff, I need a buzzword from you.
Should be a word I can say fast now.
Yeah, you could be like, hey,
Cat.
Sure.
Cool.
And it's
hate cats.
We hate cats on this show.
cats,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Josh
about
is the
that,
biggest
but-
cat hater on this show.
Maybe I shouldn't use that word because you're gonna be a little.
No, you can say
biased.
cat. You can say cat. I mean, it's got
He's
multiple.
gonna
It's a double entendre, as they say.
Ding.
It's a maybe a triple entendre.
Don't
You're a
even ask me
cat.
how.
You're a cat. You're a cat. You know,
He's a
3
cool
different
cat.
meanings.
He's a cool
or
cat
maybe
with a K.
double.
Yeah. Okay.
So it ends the second I in the question.
Now, can we buzz while
Is
you
that-
ask the question? If we know
Nope.
the answer.
Well, yeah, if you feel like you can, but don't do it every time.
Well,
unless you know.
No, I'm obviously. Come on.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't trust.
If I'm really good for some reason, who knows? Jeff's probably gonna whoop my ass on this, but let's go.
I get hit a lot in the
Probably.
head, man. I don't remember
I'm
a
hoping
lot.
early dementia has already said. Nah,
I don't know what I did yesterday, dude.
I got 10 questions, like I said, and we're gonna start with the first one. Are you guys ready?
I would hope
I'm
so.
ready.
Are you guys ready?
Don't start with number 5.
I need the exact number. Okay? How many seconds did Conor McGregor knock out Jose Aldo in?
Cat.
I think Blake got it.
Yeah.
42.
Incorrect.
13.
Correct.
Damn,
Jeff
I was
Molina.
actually weirdly enough. I was gonna say 12, but I was like, that sounds way
42.
too fast.
Let's go.
13 is the exact number that he knocked him. 13 seconds.
That was
McGregor
so
knocked
nasty,
out.
man. That was crazy.
It was crazy.
That's
I guess I've watched it back so many times it seems a lot longer.
I think that's why Conor
Because
has
he does
this.
the leg kick, they do like a quick skirmish, but like didn't really
No.
do anything, and then
It was from the go.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He like came in, Conor throws a leg kick right off the bat, then they're just bouncing,
Yeah.
bouncing, ding.
And Conor gets clipped during that exchange, but it was
Yeah.
just so flat.
See, I told you.
But he clipped him first,
Yeah.
and then he clipped him first, and then you see it coming in. So he just literally
Damn.
gave
Go with
one
my-
to
go with my
take
instinct.
one.
Dude, that type of fight is what gives Conor that aura. Like, I don't think he's that great of a fighter. Don't get me wrong. This dude's amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't think
Speak your
I
mind,
don't
Molina.
think I don't think he's like world champ material. But having that type of performance, just like and the way he talks.
You mean currently he's not world champ material or ever?
Oh,
all right, hot take on this. I just don't think he's
Okay.
as good. Like, dude, this guy lost to Nate Diaz. He got
Twice.
well, he went
Let's
up.
be
Arguably,
honest,
he
that
went
second
up
fight
to
was close,
70.
So
and the
I'll
fir-
give him that second win. But Nate Diaz is also 55, and that's where Conor
That's
Conor
true.
cut a fuck ton of weight to make 45. I think that's where he was best at. But I think that's what gives Conor that aura. Like, having that type of performance against Aldo, and then also having a sweet accent just makes that believability. Like, when he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to be the 55 champ, I'm going to beat Dustin Poirier in this rematch. It's like, oh, there's this believability to it, even though, like, there's doubts. It's just like
I kind of believe it. I
dude,
think
the more
he's
he
gonna
talks,
win.
like, dude, like I was just talking to Grant about this. Is like, the more he fucking talks in like these interviews, it's like there's believability
Yeah.
to him, and he sells you on it.
Grant picked Conor the first time.
Yeah, I
he
did.
did.
I think the marketability of Conor is what like you said. It's
Grant
a
Dawson,
perfect storm of everything.
by the way.
Shout out to that guy.
accent, the believability, the fact that he's got a whole country
He has, like,
behind
an
him.
aura with him, too,
like
man. It's
he
strange.
he exudes confidence. Like Conor's just regardless of what you think. Man,
Oh yeah,
shit.
the correct answer was 13 seconds.
13.
Thirteen.
Not to get too sidetracked here, man, but having James Gallagher in the gym, coolest fucking thing.
Oh man.
Coolest thing ever. Dude, we make him say anything.
bet.
We're like, hey, say Heineken, and he just
Dude,
says
say
it fucking-
Tushy.
Heineken.
Tushy.
He's a cool dude too.
I
I
love
mean,
that guy.
there's a misconception about James Gallagher. I mean, I got off track, but he's a really nice guy.
Dude,
you probably
super
know him
nice. Yeah.
even better.
We also thought that we're like, this dude's gonna be an asshole when he comes here, and then fucking nicest guy ever.
Really?
I'm like, whoa, like it's just
It's the perception that throws you off.
yeah, and then what he does in the fight game is just like an exaggerated version of him, so it's not too far off. People call him like the great value McGregor. It's like he's doing his own thing, man, and
Yeah.
like and he gets paid very, very well to do what he does. So you can't blame the man. Like,
Yeah,
financial freedom is what you want from the sport. So
if you're one of Bellator's golden boys, then like you're in good shape.
Yeah.
There's guys that are in Bellator for circumstance. There's guys that are in Bellator because they get paid well. So
and
I
not
think
to
James
mention
is one of those
his
guys.
fighting skills. He's fucking amazing. Bro.
Yeah,
This dude's
true.
really good. Like, he's really good. I think he will be the champ at 35.
Fuck yeah! Are you guys ready for question
ready for round
number
two. Let's do
2?
I gotta redeem myself. I fucking.
All right,
I'll
so
stop sidetracking you
let's
too,
do it.
man.
no, you're good. I
No,
like the
that's whole point of this. That's
sidetrack.
the whole point of this.
I'm always on track, so that's the
Yeah.
thing, you
Track
know.
mine.
Hey, you're Bob Barker for The Price is Right. You're keeping everything right on, in line.
Trying to, we'll keep it on track while we keep
Or
it
you're
off track.
Sajak, Pat Sajak from
Yeah,
Jeopardy.
so
Making
the-
sure everybody's-
Who the
is
fuck is
correct?
that?
I don't know. I pretended to know who that was.
Who the
You
fuck
guys,
is that?
you guys.
Who's Pat Sage? No,
Isn't
I don't even.
Pat Sajak the guy who does Jeopardy?
I don't even
Maybe.
care.
I'd believe it.
I mean, I do care,
Did
but
you guys know who Bob Barker is when I said it?
okay. When
No,
you said
what's
Jeff,
the dude that passed away that was
yeah,
on
when you, it's
Bob Barker used to
no.
do The Price is Right.
it's Alex some
That's the
Alex
guy.
Alex
Trebek.
Trebek. Pat Sajak used to do a different show, I believe.
Okay.
But,
Well, I'm thinking of when you said Alex
you're
Sajak, I
right.
thought of Wheel of Fortune.
Trebek, and maybe that's who that was. Maybe I'm
So-
mixing them up now. But Trebek is Jeopardy.
Okay, well I'll take that. And I'll
Or
take
Aaron
that
Rodgers is really
any
Jeopardy,
day of the
but
week.
Let's be honest.
Are you guys ready for question number 2? El Jefe's up to a 1-0
Ding, ding.
lead.
Say it again.
10 questions. 10 questions.
1-0.
What's
El
the
Jefe's
score?
up 1-0. 1-0 on Blake. All right, here's the second question. What is Wanderlei Silva's nickname?
Ding ding. The axe murderer.
The Axe Murderer.
I hit.
You
it's
got
not-
it.
I was
I
about to
had
say
to
a
even the
word,
score,
dude.
baby.
It's a
taking effect, dude.
it's a
He
buzzword.
said,
That's
I mean,
fine.
cat.
It's a buzzword. It's a buzzword because we don't have the buzzer, so you got to say the word.
The stable's
You
red,
can
I got
cut me off.
confused.
That's fine. I'll let you have it. If you cut me off, the Axe Murderer is
It was.
correct. It's 1-1. Wow, Blake, you impressed me right there. Nice.
Didn't
Very
think
nice.
I knew. That's why we host an MMA show.
That's true. Okay, well this one's a little bit more tricky for both of you guys. Maybe. We'll see. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Question number 3. Who was the first fighter to defeat Georges St Pierre?
Cat. Oh fuck! No, it wasn't. I get Matt. No, it wasn't Matt Serra. Matt Serra. So let me go with. It wasn't.
Incorrect.
Fuck! I knew it. Who was it?
I knew it'd be a little. It's a little
Oh.
tricky.
Does he look like Matt Serra?
No.
Oh, he didn't buzz in.
Ding ding.
Cat. Go
Oh wait, I was just
Yo,
about
go
to ask.
ahead,
Do
go
I
ahead.
need?
Yeah, you gotta
an
buzz in. You
automatic
gotta buzz
rebuttal,
in.
or
ahead.
ding,
We only
ding?
get one shot too. That's another question.
Yeah.
No,
Until
you-
someone
We
gets
didn't
it
really
right.
lay out the
Until someone-
ground rules
Yeah,
here.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Floor's
Ding
yours.
ding.
We'll let you get a guess in.
I'm gonna go Matt Hughes.
Correct.
Damn.
Correct.
You had Matt right,
Yeah.
just the wrong Matt.
So I knew someone was gonna say Matt Serra.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it's
knew
an
it
easy
wasn't
one.
him. Yeah.
It's an easy one.
So
So
it's an iconic.
iconic.
Yeah.
No,
Man.
no problem in that. 2-1 Blake. Okay, 2-1 Blake. Yeah, I
I
mean,
think-
and what we're playing for, I mean,
It's high stakes.
UFC 3?
a
Yeah.
copy of UFC, not the video game.
No.
UFC number 3
Archived footage.
on DVD.
Yeah.
So
On DVD.
Autographed by yours truly. Or?
I will autograph it
Yeah,
if you
does it
want
have
it.
Josh's autograph?
No.
If
I
you want
actually
me to
wanna win.
autograph it,
BZ Byers is what I
Let's
want.
go.
if you want me to autograph it, I'll autograph it.
Stakes just got higher.
2-1.
Alright.
Blake Schneiders is winning, and we've got 7 more questions, gentlemen. The next question, are you ready?
Yep.
Is who did Stipe Miocic beat at UFC 203 to retain his heavyweight title?
Ding ding.
Go ahead.
$203.
203. Don't look
How
at your
long is it?
goddamn
Daniel
laptop.
Cormier.
Incorrect.
Pretty sure we're doomed.
Incorrect.
Oh my god.
Ding ding. To retain the title. He already had the
Retain.
title.
He had the title. He retained the title. That's why I said it. Retain.
Francis Ngannou.
Incorrect.
Dude, who else did he fight?
Who else is, yeah, I was like, who else is Stipe fought? He fought Cormier 3 times. Or twice.
Come
or
on, come
whatever.
on. You got.
Dude.
Do you need a hint? You guys know this.
Are we taking a lifeline?
You guys know this.
Who did he fight?
I'm not cheating with the laptop. We have the double footage. They can see I'm not
I don't
cheating.
know. Derek Lewis?
Incorrect.
Yeah, that was
Ooh,
DC. That was
wasn't a bad
DC.
guess.
This guy. Do you want a hint? Do you want a hint?
Alistair Overeem.
Correct. Correct.
I try not to think of that guy. I don't like him, man.
Correct.
Oh, you don't like the ream?
Correct.
No, man. That's the only fighter I dislike.
Really?
Yeah.
Why of all fighters, like that's the one you picked? The guy.
Something
I feel like
about
he
his
doesn't-
face. No, dude, I
I just want to.
dude, I don't know, man. Like, first of all, the dude was roided up for half his career.
Oh, what?
Not a big
you
fan
mean
of cheaters.
TRT?
I know it might be
Or
surprising.
steroids?
Horse
I know it's a shock.
Horse penicillin?
I'm
No.
giving out secrets
Horse meat.
here, but he was definitely taking
Oh,
Mexican
100%.
supplements
Yeah, are you kidding
for
me?
the majority of his career. And then this dude comes to the UFC and gets a $400,000 payout, regardless of winning. It was just a flat payout. And
When he got cut?
when he fought Brock Lesnar,
Okay.
it was 400 grand flat, and I was just like, and then he kept fighting for. I think it got up to like 500, and then 650, and then 750 flat. Doesn't matter if he wins or not.
Really?
And he wasn't having the best performances early on in his UFC career, and then he developed the style to where he runs a lot more. I just don't like the guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That
That's
rubs
actually
me the
first,
wrong
like,
way.
I haven't
It's
heard.
the only fighter. Like Grant
gonna
Grant
say-
has a fucking laundry list of fighters he dislikes, bro. Like I don't know how he remembers.
Grant
all these people
Dawson?
he dislikes. Oh my god, this dude.
Really?
Yeah, that's the one guy I don't like. So I
Huh.
feel like compared to Grant,
He's
it's
pretty
not bad.
intense. Yeah, Grant's an intense guy. He's a very nice guy. You know,
I
very
love
cool
him.
guy.
I
but-
love him. That
Huh.
guy is.
I would
that
never
guy
have expected the
has
the
helped
person-
change my life, so I love that guy. But
Yeah.
he hates a lot of people. So
That's cool.
yeah,
Am I one of them? Or
you never come up.
yeah,
Probably
yeah.
because he hates you so much he doesn't even talk about you.
It's probably you, man. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
So we're
We're
at 2-2.
We're 2-2 right now.
2-2.
We are
yeah.
2-2 right now. Fuck 10. You could technically beat a 5-5. So
You could,
please
so
do
there
not.
has to be a
Is there a
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker? I'm
He
sure
didn't-
I'm
he
sure
didn't-
come up with
I can
something
come
else.
up with something if we
If we
but
need to, yeah.
I wasn't planning for it. So all right. This one's a little tougher.
Do they
I'm
get
gonna-
harder progressively?
I would say no. There's one easy
Okay.
one that you will know. Well, I shouldn't have said that. But
We both get it wrong.
are you guys ready for the question number?
We're always ready, Josh. You
5.
Can play 'em on us.
Okay. Who did Daniel Cormier beat in his UFC debut? His
Cat.
debut.
Dan Henderson?
Incorrect.
No, it wasn't.
Dude.
Oh,
You can buzz in again. I don't think. I could.
Man, I should know this.
This guy Daniel Cormier. Have
Yeah.
you know
I've heard of him
UFC
once.
debut? A couple times. DC. The guy.
But he came from Strike Force, correct?
Yeah, but this was his UFC debut, so he already
Yeah.
had the title.
Yes.
I could give you a hint right now, Blake, and
I could
you
be
will know it.
So wrong, but you can give me a hint. I don't want a hint. He hasn't got one yet, so I have to have a guess
Well,
first.
yeah.
I'm gonna ding ding. I'm gonna say. Shit. I'm gonna say. Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. That's an actor, dog.
Forrest Griffin. Forrest
That's
I
Griffin.
think I just won. I
actor.
think the game ends here, and I
Is
just
it
win.
Forrest- is
I
it-
think I won.
That's
dude.
an actor, dog.
Is it Forrest Whitaker or it was
No.
Forrest Griffin and Grant?
I know the weight
Robert
class.
Whitaker.
It's heavyweight.
Yeah, it was heavyweight. I know
Okay.
that.
Well, this guy used to be a heavyweight champion. The guy
Oh, it
who
was
he
a
beat.
heavyweight. Oh,
The guy,
shit.
no, the guy who he beat was a former champion.
Frank Mir?
Correct.
Damn it!
See?
He didn't say cat.
That's okay. He already said cat. He already said cat initially.
Damn it! I was like, dude, honestly, because I forgot that he started heavyweight, went down to light heavyweight.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Was Dan
Frank
Hendo his second
Mir, one of our guys. It was Daniel Cormier's.
CBD Shaman America.
first
CBD
fight.
American
fight?
Shaman.
Yeah. But I think Dan Hendo was second. Yeah, that makes sense. How did he beat Frank Mir? Just whooped him? TKO? Something? Who knows?
Probably just
I don't know.
shot on Frank, picked him up, and dumped him.
Mir's
Yeah.
the submission guy, so
Yeah.
Probably.
That's crazy. I don't remember
so-
that fight at all.
Okay. 3-3.
I can tell you, I don't even.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
3-2 El Jefe. I told
3-2.
you they're a little harder. You know, you
Yeah.
got to think about them a
pretty
little
good.
bit. These are some from the internet, and there's some from
That's okay.
my own brain,
That's
man.
okay.
Yeah.
I expected
You know?
nothing less.
3-2 El Jefe. Next question. Are we ready? It is a good one. Other than Donald Cerrone, which UFC middleweight also shares the nickname Cowboy?
Ding ding. Alex Oliveira.
Say it again.
Alexi Oliveira. Alex Oliveira.
Correct. Alex
Did
Oliveira,
you say middleweight?
middleweight.
He's not a middleweight.
Alex, yeah, I was like, I don't think they're the same weight class. But I did know what you meant, and the question and answer were still right. So
Anyway, okay, which UFC fighter? I shouldn't have said middleweight. I fucked it up.
Cat, Alex Oliveira. No,
It was he's a
lightweight.
he's a lightweight.
Yeah, well, now he's a 70er. So welterweight.
Welterweight. Or is he a welterweight?
I think so. I think his last one.
well,
was.
wait.
Okay,
hold
well,
on.
I mean, it's-
hold on, but Cerrone is also a lightweight and a welterweight.
Yeah, so true. Middleweight's
So
not even in the question.
Middleweight.
Yeah.
So you're wrong. Like either way, neither of them are middleweight.
Middleweight's not a question. I wrote these down quick.
Okay.
Not quick.
But they are in the similar weight class.
You need the handicap. We'll give it to you.
Yeah.
What?
You combine you combine the two weight classes, you get middleweight.
Jeff's
Who's
just-
the
Jeff's just
cowboy?
threatened. I'm over here 3-3. We're tied.
It's
now,
3-3 right now. It is 3-3. This one is a toss up. Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna have to toss out numbers to me. I'm telling you.
All right, toss that salad. Let's go.
3-3. Khabib holds the UFC record for most takedowns in a single bout. How many takedowns?
Cat 16.
Incorrect.
Ding ding 17.
Incorrect.
Cat 19.
Incorrect.
Ding ding 23.
Incorrect.
Ding ding 21.
Correct.
Yeah! Let's go!
No way.
Let's
Oh
go!
man. Yeah.
Ah.
It's 4-3. That was beautiful. 21. You just threw it out there and I took it, and
21.
I knew it was above 16. I didn't know how much. I was like, that's why I was like,
Yeah, can
17?
you
I was
imagine?
Like, I know it's up.
I felt like 16 was a good number to start at.
That
though.
was a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
number to start at because I would have honestly started lower.
In
Yeah.
a fight, 21 takedowns.
crazy.
Can you
That's
believe it?
insane.
Yeah.
It was against Abel Trujillo.
Mm.
I don't
Trujillo's
know
no joke,
what
man.
UFC, but yeah, he's a very strong looking, put together guy. So 21
Fuck that guy,
takedowns.
though. I think he had like a domestic charge recently.
Maybe. I mean, he kind of fell off. So
Yeah, he was
fuck
a good
that
wrestler,
guy.
like
Probably
that.
'cause those
And
dog
college.
tags will run his
Yeah,
shit
get that
with
guy out of here. He got taken down 21 times in a single fight.
Trash.
So
Probably 'cause he's a bitch.
okay, I don't know if either of you guys will know this. This is
Is this the tricky one?
It's Favor and Blake.
Is this Run DMC style questions too tricky?
We've got 3 questions left, gentlemen. It's 4-3 right now in favor of Blake. I'm surprised. I'll be honest.
Doubting my wisdom.
This is a double question though.
Okay.
If you can name both, if you get one, you get a point. If
So
you
we
can
split points on this.
you can split points on this. If you can name both, then you get 2 points. And so you still
So you win if you
you
get
still
this.
buzz in.
No. How about it? Well, I guess how would that work? Questions don't equal the amount of points. But
Okay.
Points do equal how much you
Well, I don't think he's gonna get both. So
Okay. I'm into it already.
Thanks for the vote of fucking confidence.
sorry.
Guy.
Eric Anders,
All right.
Ovent St. Preux. They played college football. Can you name the colleges that they went to?
Ding ding. Owen St. Preux went to Tennessee.
Correct.
Eric Anders.
Go ahead, Blake.
You kidding me?
I don't know. Football, man.
Can I toss a feeler question out? Did
Maybe. No.
Did they play in the same conference?
I'm not telling you that.
Okay, well then fuck.
Fuck is Eric Anders from?
Eric Anders.
You got one.
Shit, I couldn't tell you. Played at the University of Georgia.
Incorrect.
Is it a D?
It starts.
Is it a D1 school? No, don't give me the question. I want to. Is it a D1 school?
Yes.
It's not in the SEC. It's not
It's
the
a very.
conference.
It's a very good school. It's a very touted school. It's a very successful school. It's a very maroon school.
Alabama.
Correct.
See, you could have still chimed in right there.
I had
But
no
I
idea.
tried to give him-
I
I
didn't ding
I
ding
don't
back in
know.
for the second question, but
He's a former
Are you a
Alabama
football guy,
football
or are you
player.
Nah, man. I mean, I
No.
watch Chiefs game every now and then, but
Yeah.
like, no.
so even though you're from Jersey, did you grow up liking any sports over there? Or did you
we
just
watched-
kind of become a Chiefs fan when
We
you
watch
got
the
here?
Yankees every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah, but never super
A
into
lot
it.
of
like,
Yankees fans in Jersey.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they're so close.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have nothing else. Yeah.
Well, that's all right. You know, we can make these last 2 questions worth double points.
That's okay. Yeah,
Let's
no,
do
we
it.
Double
can, We can
points.
make it. We can. You can just.
So it is.
This is kind of like the.
Well,
whose line is it anyway? The game of points where the points don't matter.
it's current.
It's
Yeah.
just- Either
Yeah.
way, we're both winners.
Well, if they did matter, 6-3 Blake.
Yeah, they do.
So-
matter.
They kind of do matter because I want that UFC 3. So.
Signed by
Okay.
yours truly.
I can. Yeah. Okay. Are you guys ready for the second to last question?
Yep.
This one you got to be quick for. What is Chris Weidman's nickname?
Ding ding, All American.
Correct.
I was gonna say American Dream, but I'm like, dude, that's not it. Like, no way.
Pulling away
the
with
All-American.
victory.
See,
Make this last question enough points so that if he gets it, he can win.
Okay, it's 7-3. This question is worth. I mean, this is worth a lot
4 points.
because
worth
it's
4 points.
it's a lot. It's a lot of points. So this is worth like 100 points. This is astronomical.
All right, this is the ultimate winner. Whoever gets this wins automatically.
Let's do it.
7-3
Let's go.
right now, currently. I didn't think you'd know Oven St. Preux went to Tennessee. Or,
Dude, have
fuck,
fun.
okay.
Hey, I
Well,
went to school down in Tennessee. Watch out.
credit to you, man. Okay. Who holds, final question, who holds the most significant strikes landed in a single flyweight fight in the UFC division?
Oh, fuck. He beat me. God damn it.
You gotta say cat.
Yeah, you're right. I hit the
wanna do it
non-existent
again? You wanna
button.
read it
No,
again?
go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear this. I wonder who it is.
A single flyweight fight. Okay. I might be.
Give me an answer. I need an answer.
All right.
Now.
Max Holloway.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
My dude. Come on, you know this. He's just throwing me a bone. It's me.
It's Jeff Molina. It's
man.
Jeff Molina, man. You lost. You
I
lost,
don't want the
dude.
pity points, dude.
He lost.
That was fun. That was fun.
Could not give it to you, my guy.
He won that.
Oh.
He won that.
Okay, unofficially 7-4, but he dinged in so quick. I thought he
The
knew
goat.
it, man.
The goat.
I thought he knew it. Jeff Molina, you landed 189 strikes in a single fight. That is
single-
more than the second closest, which is I think Davison Figueiredo and his title fight, or
Yeah. I think
by
so.
a lot, by
Yeah.
a lot of strikes too. And you don't have the most attempted, so it's not like you're swinging and missing. But
Right.
You're swinging and connecting.
holy shit.
I mean, well, and it just goes to show that you're making each punch count. You're not just out there throwing barrage of like to get a accumulation of strikes. You're actually striking with a purpose to each individual strike. So
Who did you say?
I said Max
Max
Holloway.
Good answer. I mean, he
I was
holds
gonna say he does have the most, not
not in a flyweight.
not
Nope.
flyweight, no, but he does have the most.
I got close to his number though, man, which is pretty cool. Like just to even be considered in that conversation.
Oh man.
Yeah. Maybe if I didn't do this thing, point to the ground and do this thing, I could have beat it because I think I was like 15 off. So had I not slugged,
If you wouldn't have told him, "Hey, let's slug it out," maybe you could have slugged it out.
yeah.
You were trying to create a show, and I respect you for it. And I think a
Yeah.
lot of UFC fans respect you for it because you were trying to
Oh,
Yeah.
bring entertainment, and that's exactly what you did. And that's
Yeah,
why your name is just gonna keep growing and skyrocketing in this sport. Like
Oh, man.
125,
Yeah.
it's astronomical. Your potential, I really feel that. You hear that for a lot of guys, but for you at 125, Suma Darji's fighting Tim Elliott. That's a really good fight. Suma
Said that name
Darji,
really well.
Suma Darji.
Yeah.
He beat
He's usually
Zaruk
pretty good with
Adashev,
the names.
your guy, that you were scheduled to fight. But whatever matchup is next in flyweight, I'm super ecstatic for because I know kind of what you bring. I feel like there's a little bit of element of surprise to Jeff Molina, but I feel like I know that he's going to bring the fucking action, and I love that. So
Thank you.
We're
man.
excited.
Yeah.
it's
I've never been in a boring fight, man. So that's something people can always expect. Is like I don't care if I'm fighting a wrestler that's just gonna try to hug me for 3 rounds. Like it won't be boring, man. It usually takes 2 to tango, but I feel like I can dance pretty well on my own. So not really. I can't dance at all. But like when it comes to fighting, I don't care how boring you are. Like I'm gonna make it exciting.
no. I think like I said, after watching the last fights, fucking show.
Yeah.
The one thing that you respect in this game is performers, people who not only go out to fight, they're going to put on a spectacle. It has become the fight. Like they have entranced themselves and entrenched themselves in the actual fight themselves. Whatever's going on, pointing to the ground, calling the other person out. Let's fucking duke this bitch out right here. We got 20 seconds left. Winner, and I'm sure going into that third round, you've got an idea. Maybe you don't know the official score, but you got an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
So for you to be able to end it the way you do, for you to be able to put on the performance that you have, it has been phenomenal. I cannot wait to see what to hold next. But
Yeah.
do you know? I guess what's kind of on your radar?
I want that fight with Matt Schnell, man. I think
You want the
that-
Schnell
I-
fight?
Matt
So that's
Schnell.
legit.
Okay.
That's what you want to call out for. Kind of put down for that
Yeah,
next.
I like the fight a lot. I talked to James, and James is, he's the captain, he's the general, so he kind of decides what goes on as far as fights. But he was into it, so I'll fight him or Zaruk. Those are fights that make sense to me. Matt is someone that was once ranked. He's been ranked a couple times. He's fought in the Ultimate Fighter. He's got a big following behind him, and then Zaruk's also got a big following behind him. He's from Uzbekistan, maybe.
One of the
Zaruk?
stands.
One of the stands, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's got a huge following, dude. When I've been scheduled to fight him twice, and every time I make the post about fighting him, I get hundreds of comments of like flags, and then they're all in broken English, and they're all like, "You will die," you know, like.
Will kill you.
Yeah.
Smear blood on face.
yeah. But man, I think my fighting style. I just want to give a huge shout out to James, man. That's something I stole from him, and I mean I've done it my whole career, but really it's kept going because of him. It's just like we look to finish fights from every position. I don't care if I just got taken down. I'm on my way up. I'm looking to butcher your face with elbows on my way up. You know, it's just my style. I've kind of had two bangers of a fights back to back. The Contender Series, Dana said would have been fight of the night had it been on a UFC card, and then this last one was fight of the night. So I'm done with that. I want longevity in the sport, so I want clean kills from here on out. I want performance of the night, not fight of the night. So that's something that we're gonna change in the gym. Just a couple things I need to change, man, and that's what practice is for.
Yeah, man, I feel like I have so much respect for James Krauss that I feel like he's my coach, and so I can't even imagine what that fires you up, what that's like, having him in your corner, like actually being your dude, because he fires me the fuck up. So
man, like that dude's incredible.
It's crazy.
Like I'll gas him up all day. Like this dude has a family, has 2 kids, a newborn or fairly newborn, has a wife, has multiple real estate properties, has multiple Airbnbs, has multiple gyms. I think he has 4 Glory gyms. 3 of them are in the KC area. One of them's in somewhere in Missouri. But this dude is busy as fuck, but still finds time to take short notice fights on 24 hours notice, on a week's notice. He leads the pack from the front. He's training with us every single day, man. Not only does he teach the practices, but he does the live rounds at the end of the practices. Doesn't take a round off. Doesn't care how much sleep he got. Doesn't care how much, like, if he ate or not. Doesn't care what's going on. He does all the live rounds, and it's just man, he's someone I really, really look up to, and just the perfect example of like leading from the front, right? Like I've always had a hard time like taking advice from like people that don't have skin in the game, or like like a good example is like having a obese personal trainer, and they're out there, dude. I've had them.
You would not. Oh
you're
my God.
like you're probably your high school like football coach is probably
true.
like that. Luckily, my
Very
wrestling
true.
coach in high school was fucking jacked, a really good wrestler himself, and would do all the practices with us. So that's cool, but it's hard to take advice or take lessons from someone that, like, there's MMA coaches out there that have never fought. So it's like, dog, what are you showing me? Like, how do I know this is battle tested? How do I know this move that you're showing me right now isn't going to get me knocked the fuck
work.
out?
Yeah.
Well, it was just like in college. You get a coach that is an intern that's never done anything, and all of a sudden he's coaching wide receivers, and you're like, dude, I know you've never played a snap. Like, how am I supposed to not only gain your respect, or you really at that point he's the one gaining your respect.
Yeah.
Because you have to be the one to respect him as a coach. So I've always found it insanely difficult for people, like, how can you, and that goes to the will and testament of the coach themselves.
Yeah.
Whether they've done it or not, they've got to be the one to be able to build that relationship and build that character to say, hey, I know now that you do trust me, and I've done this to let you trust me.
Right. Don't get me wrong, man. I think a coach can be someone that's maybe never participated in what he's showing and never have actually fought.
Of course.
You can learn a lot just from watching. But there's watching and then there's doing.
Yeah.
And there's just levels to it. So I think you can't be a good coach having never fought before. Like, just like maybe you guys.
Trevor Whitman, maybe
you
I don't
guys
think
20
Trevor.
years down the road, having watched MMA, not missing a single card, can know some shit, right?
True.
Maybe you guys know how to fucking throw a jab cross hook, and
I don't.
It looks great.
But I want to.
Yeah. Maybe down the road from watching fights that many times. So like a lot. It's possible, man, but it's just different when you.
Yeah.
When I'm like, oh, you're showing a high kick. I've seen you land on Donald Cerrone or something.
Exactly.
It's like, it's just different, man.
Well, that's what gives us so much confidence and stuff. Like meeting you guys gives us confidence. Knowing you guys gives us confidence. But then seeing who your leader is in James Krauss, it gives you so much more confidence in believing what you're doing and what you're trying to create, talking to these guys, and just knowing that it's going to grow so much. And it's only the beginning. So you being our first fucking in-studio guest was awesome. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Hell yeah, man. I
it's
appreciate
just
you guys,
the beginning.
man. I think I DM'd you this, or we talked over DMs, and I thank you for giving like our especially our young up and comers like a platform to get some spotlight, man, because that's cool. Like it not only does it bring more eyes to our gym and the low level fighters that will be in the UFC soon. We got a couple young guys like Mo, Mohammed, Zolak, Cash, Isaac Dolgarian, Alan Olivas. Like, we got a couple guys that will be in the UFC within the next couple of years.
And
so
L.
L's another perfect one. Mikey Breeden.
Mike Breeden.
He's not even an up and comer anymore.
Mike England.
Right, yeah.
You know,
say
Mikey
Mike?
will be in the UFC in the next couple months. David Onama will be in the UFC in the next couple months. You know, we got people knocking at the door, so
Yeah.
it's really cool for you guys to give them a platform and what you guys do.
It's cool to fucking see.
Well, and
Yeah.
that's really the whole what birthed this whole BCut podcast, MMA local, is because me and Josh got together and we started palling around and found out he's a big MMA fan. I'm a big MMA fan. There was a huge, I mean, really through Josh is pretty much how this whole thing even really got set up, because Josh was like, hey, I've got a connection to the Glory MMA, you know, and I know some of those guys, maybe we can talk. So we started, you know, bullshitting back and forth. Hey, we should start a podcast. And then the next thing we know, it turned into, I mean, like, we literally just sat down and recorded a show one day.
Yeah.
And then ideas built off the top of that. And we were like, hey, you know, what we
That's
should
how
do
it
is,
happens,
like,
man.
you know,
Yeah.
get some of those fighters in here. We can talk to them. And right now, the last 4 weeks, I mean, we have done interview after interview after interview after interview, and really I fucking love that aspect of it. The fact that you were even able to come in today to be in studio guest is huge. Isaac was supposed to be in here last week. He had some, you know, obviously you guys are fucking busy.
Oh, he said he was feeling under the
Yeah.
weather. So
Yeah.
we told him, you know, you could be the first one in here. He's like,
Yeah.
well, shit, if you
Yeah.
told me I'd be the first one, then I would have came.
Yeah, but you went.
But I was like,
I'm sorry, we gave it to
No,
Jeff,
man.
so.
Like we talked and we were like, we're gonna give it to Jeff. Like we want to talk to Jeff. Like not give it to you, but we were gonna ask Jeff if he wanted to do it. So it's cool.
Yeah.
But the last 4 weeks, you know, Josh Fremd, Mike Breed, and Isaac Dolgarian, and now Jeff
yeah.
Molina. So
Yeah,
we
what a
really,
lineup. Yeah.
we
Right?
really
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I say we cap it there, so we don't. This guy's
Yeah.
got training
No,
in the morning
Jeff,
and
you're young.
everything, man.
Can I ask you something real quick, man?
Yeah. go
What
ahead.
what like I know you grew up in Lee Summit, but like what made you come to the gym one day and be like, I want to start fucking like, you know, recording you guys or like interviewing you guys or like?
It's a
being
good
part of
question.
this
It's a
culture,
really
you
good
know?
question.
'Cause that's ballsy in itself, dude. Like for you to just like one day, I think I was there that day. I think it was a Monday night. But that was like, you know, like that takes balls, like
Yeah.
to just walk into an MMA gym.
Oh.
You know.
Well, Austin Pace gave me a call one day while I'm at work, and I had not worked at 8. I was not working at 810 at the time. He knew I had worked at a radio station. He wanted to start a media company about sports, and it was called Fresh Media, which you've heard of. You know, Saul is the creator, the owner of that. And we got in touch. We got a meeting together, and they wanted to do some high school sports, give high school athletes a platform that they've never had before. And the high school, it was during COVID, so, you know, people can't go into high school events. They can't do anything like that. So I mentioned, you know, there's this gym in Lee Summit that has a lot of fucking talent. I know James Krauss is one of the best coaches in the game, and, you know, I really don't know as much as I do now, but mentioned that. They made it happen.
Were you an MMA fan prior?
I was definitely an MMA fan prior. So they made it happen. We got into the gym, you know, that whole night. I mean, that night, me, Austin, and Saul were in there, and then we just kind of watched you guys work, and then that's how it began.
Yeah.
Saul got in contact with guys in the gym, started doing some, you know, media work, and then me as well. You know, I'm trying to do the media work. So that is how it began. That is how
Crazy,
it
man.
started.
That's wild. And then
Yeah.
how long has that been going on? Because I know it's been a while.
It's
You
been
said
like,
pandemic time, so probably like a year-ish, over a year.
it seems like less than that, but yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I've met guys in the community, like the MMA Stooges and stuff, like guys that have interviewed you before. So it's been really cool, and I feel like it's just the beginning of not only MMA's growth, but like Kansas City's growth as
Yeah.
a sport. And think of it now, like in Kansas City, you're training with Austin in Ant Performance now. Like you
Yeah.
just started going there. You've done, you know, some things with Fresh Media. You're one of the first people we wanted to talk to, like in an interview setting, to talk to, because we're like, damn, dude, like this guy's in the UFC. He's around our age. So it's kind of all coming full circle. We want to kind of create like a team of independents that also work towards a goal of, you know,
Collaborating
building it up,
together, basically.
Yeah.
Like they've got
collabing.
So Fresh Media is obviously covering most of the in-house, behind-the-scenes stuff.
And he's
Josh and I
got
are-
the video work. You know,
That's
he's
what I mean,
got
like,
the
Saw what he did with-
actual video content.
With the up-and-comer thing, that was fucking.
Yeah.
The
dope,
editing,
man.
yeah,
It looked like an embedded, dude. I was like,
skill.
this is-
Well, and
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I was like, yo, we've got like kind of a local embedded type series. Then Josh and I are doing more of the like trying to, you know, actually bringing in for the live interviews, actually trying to get a little bit more like in-depth fighter coverage, not only just, hey, you know, your next fight is blah 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 blah, but hey, how's your wife, how's your family, like
Yeah.
what's going on outside, how are things going, like
more than just
that
fighting.
way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because people want to connect.
True.
People want to know you guys. People,
Yeah.
you know, we want to give you guys exposure. You know, we want to make sure that, hey, it's not just the big dogs.
Try to,
doing
yeah.
things.
Try
There's
to.
There's a lot of dogs that are big that ain't in the big pond yet.
Right.
They're making that up and coming weight. Y'all need to know about them.
Yeah.
So and that's what the platform has really kind of turned into. So
Yeah, and
if
then
we can mix the our video and kind of in-depth side with the fresh media side with the
and then
live event
Austin.
promotion, so.
Austin was a big thing, man. Because if he didn't call me that one day,
Did you guys like go to school together or something?
no, he was my PT for a couple months.
Yeah.
So he just knew me and he knew that I worked at a radio station. So big shout out to him for just like making that phone call because it kind of drove me completely. So it kind of really changed.
Crazy how, like, one thing like that can just change
One
the
thing.
trajectory of your
It's
fucking,
crazy.
like, life, dude. Like,
So and I've told him I think a couple times, but I was like, dude, that phone call, man, you just lit a fire under me. Like when he called me. So and he's got the content going and he's building a fucking empire within
yeah.
performance. So it's cool. That's why I see that team aspect kind of all coming together.
I just met him a couple weeks ago. From what I've seen, he's a great dude. Like he's super
for sure.
about like you can tell when someone loves their job, and that's a dude that loves their job. Like, and that's cool to see because you don't see that often, man. Like the people that I wrestled with in high school that I'm still good friends with, like they're fucking miserable, dude. They're working a 9 to 5. They have to wake up at 4 a.m. and they're just drinking every night, and it's like you can just tell, like especially when they say it, like I hate my job. So it's cool to see someone like Austin who wakes up every day and is like, I love what I do.
He's about it.
He's
about it.
What's the old adage?
He loves it
in your life when you love what you do.
Exactly.
It's
man.
crazy.
So,
And
but Jeff, man,
Yeah.
you're young, you're up and coming. You're about to make a freaking. You've already made
Splash.
You've already made a fucking splash on the scene.
Splish.
Now we're just waiting for you to go and collect those big bucks and keep on just putting one performance after another. And the longevity, man, I'm excited to see what the hell you're about to bring to this game. And we appreciate the fuck out of you joining the show, man.
Hell yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Cool.
Sweet.
Bam.